In this segment today, we will be honoring two remarkable individuals whose legacy is unbeatable. To take this segment forward, I would like to request the founder of BITB Conclaves, Mr. Naveen Berry, to please join me on stage. So our first BITB honor this evening, ladies and gentlemen, is for a true pioneer, someone who developed Delhi's first airport hotel long before AeroCity even came into being. We're talking about none other than Dr. Ramesh Kapur. Before we bestow this honor upon him, just a few words about Dr. Kapur. Born on 27th of September 1940 in Gujarat, now part of Pakistan, he was a self-motivated, hardworking, passionate, self-made man with a zeal for life and constant learning who never lost touch with his humble roots. It's usually inspiring to know that as a young boy, he moved during partition with his family and had to leave behind everything. Not just that. He lost his father at a very young age, had to face lots of financial challenges, and did not have any guidance. In 1972, Dr. Kapur, along with few other colleagues at CSRI, started his new journey as a promoter director of United Technical Private Limited, later known as Unitech Limited. He continued to nurture and grow the company for almost 34 years when he took the painful decision to part ways in 2006. Remarkable that during his tenure in Unitech, the company grew from its small pile foundation operations to diversify into domains ranging from domestic and international construction projects, IT, HT power lines, real estate, and a whole lot more. Post-Unitech, he focused exclusively on managing and growing the family group companies with a portfolio of hotels, restaurants, real estate, and education assets. Radisson. It was then a new hotel brand in South Asia, was successfully introduced by him with the Radisson Hotel Delhi, now known as Radisson Blu Plaza Hotel Delhi, which continues as Group's flagship hotel. His continuing legacies in hospitality include Radisson Blu Plaza Delhi, of course, but alongside Radisson Varanasi, the Great Kebab Factory, International Institute of Management Technology, later known as Vedatya, amongst many others. Always hungry for new challenges, he helped steer the growth of Carlson Brands in India in his capacity as chairman of Carlson Hotels India, Nepal Sales and Marketing. He contributed much to the professional bodies as well, such as CII, FICCI, ASSOCHAM, and many more. A strong believer in giving back to society, he contributed to various social causes in whatever capacity that he could. What really stood out in him was his innate humility, never saying no, always having a willing ear to one and all. Exceptionally gracious, spontaneous, he remained beloved to all he met. He left us for his final journey on 24th of August 2024, leaving behind a huge legacy. And it is our privilege, our honor to celebrate his life and his work. And we are being joined by his son Nitin Kapur to receive this honor on his behalf. I request Mr. Nitin Kapur, who's the MD of the owning company of Radisson Blu Delhi Airport, Radisson Varanasi, amongst others, to please join us on stage.
May I request Mr. K.V. Kachru to please join us since you are here. Mr. Kachru is now the chairman of Radisson Hotels India and South Asia. So it's an honor to have him here.
Can we have the honor on the stage, please? Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Kapur, I'm sure it's a very emotional moment for you. We would love to hear a few words from you. Would you like to stand here? I'll just come this way.
Thank you, Naveen ji, KB ji. It's an absolute honor, an absolute privilege to be here amongst this August gathering. Um, Thank you for the recognition for Dad. His brief life history has already been shared, so I won't go into it again. Um, but I'd like to thank all of you for this felicitation on his behalf, on behalf of the family, and on behalf of this hotel. This is where the journey began for Radisson Hotels in India, in South Asia. It'll suffice to say that he leaves a huge void in our hearts. It's emotional for me because we are approaching 1 year of his death anniversary. But he also additionally leaves behind an incredible legacy, and I'm proud to take that forward. Thank you all for being here today in celebrating his many achievements and his life that he lived large. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kapur, and I request Mr. Kachru to kindly say a few words.
Thank you, Naveen, for having me here. It's indeed a privilege to be part of the event here when Dr. Kapur, we're all remembering what he was, what he did from the time I've known him. I want to recollect and further add to what Niren said. Dr. Kapur was somebody to us who made us. And I feel really proud of saying this. You know, when we talk about global brands, we talk about we're so big. We're really not that big unless people trust us. We had no hotel in India. Dr. Kapur was on a mission. I was based in Singapore those days. He was on a mission to shortlist some brands on behalf of his company. And his partners had shortlisted. I'm letting everybody know how we started and what Dr. Kapur's contribution was. So when I met him for the first time through a common friend, he told me, you know, we've already shortlisted a brand for this hotel. So I was thinking to myself, you know, if they have already shortlisted, why is he meeting me? But the next few days, I saw something really different in what he was trying to achieve. He said, KB, I'm looking for somebody who can understand our aspirations of the company, who can understand our emotions, who can feel our pain. We kept on meeting, and one call from him was, KB, can you fly down to Delhi? I came. He said, I'm giving you something which is really a ground for us. We are diversifying. I've convinced my partners that we must diversify and get into hospitality. So I'm betting, and I can tell you one thing. Had he not been there, had he not trusted us, had he not supported us, probably what you heard today a company with 204 hotels, we wouldn't have been here. It was really a privilege for me to have worked with him to the extent he went, when we had just 3 or 4 hotels, we didn't have enough marketing funds. Some of my colleagues who were there with me at that time, they used to say, we need to do this, we need to grow. He said, since I am part of Radisson now, it's my responsibility too to see what we can do to build a brand. One owner I have seen in my life who came to me and told me, KB, outside the contract, I'll fund building the brand together. And he lived up to it. We are all grateful to him, the whole company, and the future of the Radisson Group. It's Dr. Kapur. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kachru, for sharing your stories with him. Mr. Beria, I request you to close this with a few lines from your side.
I'll not take as long as KB did. I just want to say that I have very fond memories of Dr. Kapur, and not trying to be facetious, but I think in an earlier session there was something like, how do you rate success in a session? And I think when I recall Dr. Kapur, I rate his success by his humility. And I think it's very important for me because, allow me the privilege, I've watched this industry for much longer than many in the audience. Humility is often the missing factor in hospitality, is the missing factor. I see it across the stage. At various levels of success, the first thing you know that he has become successful is because success has gone into his head. So Dr. Kapur is especially close to me in my heart for his humility, for all his success. He was the same person walking all along the lobby or wherever. And I remember, I must tell you this very short story. I used to do an event called Sate. And one day I got a call from the chairman's office of ITPO. He wants to meet you for something. So I took a shortcut and started walking from Hall 18 towards the ITPO office. And when I was coming back on the same walk, I suddenly see from a back entrance where there was no exit or anything, I see Dr. Kapur quietly coming out with too many bags of literature that he had collected. मैंने कहा आप यहाँ क्या कर रहे हो, किधर जा रहे हो? I mean, he had no airs about himself. I insisted, I took the bags from him. I got one of my security guys to escort him to his car. But for him, it was not an issue to find his own car, to carry his own bags, not an issue. So, in a small little way, I want to say, can he be an example for Indian hospitality? Thank you very much, Nitin. You are very privileged to be his son and to carry his legacy. Thank you, sir.